In Windows 7, sometimes we forget our password and we don't know how to get into our computer. So I'm going to show you how to reset it without purchasing any third-party software. All you need is a Windows 7 DVD, and if you don't have one, you can download from Microsoft a demo version just by typing in demo Windows 7 for Microsoft in a Google search, and you can download one for free. All right, so we are in a virtual machine just because it's easier to show you what happens when things boot up. And I'm going to go ahead and show you how to reset this thing. So I've set this to boot from the DVD. So let's go ahead and we're going to reset to the computer. Actually, I'll do an ACPI shutdown, which is a little safer. And then we'll do a startup and boot from the Windows 7 computer. So let's go ahead and hit start. And again, if you're using a physical computer or a different type of virtual machine software, don't worry about it. It's going to look a little different. That's not a big deal. So there we go. I'm booting off of the DVD when prompted. And once it gets up into the DVD, I will choose to do a repair. And then we can go ahead and get this fixed up. So we'll go ahead and click Next and choose Repair Your Computer. Go ahead and choose the default Windows 7. Click Next. And we'll choose a command prompt. Now we're going to type in a command in order to see which one is our Windows partition. So it's disk part, and disk part will come up, and we'll type list vol. And there are all the volumes. So how do we tell which one's our Windows volume? Well, it's pretty easy. The first one is a CD-ROM. That's not it. The second one is only 100 megabytes. That's not it. The third one is 24 gigabytes. That's got to be it. So let's go ahead and type exit after we take a look and see that it's going to be our D drive. So we'll go ahead and type exit. And we'll switch to our D drive. Let's go ahead and do a CLS to clear the screen so we can see at the very top. Now what we want to do is we want to switch to a different directory. So CD space Windows, enter. Then another one, CD space System32, enter. And now we just need to rename a file so we can reset our password at the next boot up. So we're going to type rename utilman.exe to utilman.old or whatever it is you want to type in there. It doesn't really matter. Now we're going to type in copy command or cmd.exe. That's the command prompt. Utilman.exe. So basically we're just renaming our command prompt to utilman.exe. So when it boots up, we'll be able to go ahead and reset the password. All right, so now that's done, we'll go ahead and exit, and we'll hit restart. Now when it restarts this time, we are not going to press the button to boot from CD or DVD. We're going to let it boot all the way into Windows, and then we're going to reset our password. So now all we need to do is go in the lower left-hand section there, click on Ease of Access, and instead of getting the electronic keyboard, we get a command prompt. So now we're going to type in net user. I know my username is the letter X, as you saw when we first started the video. Net user, letter X, and your username will be whatever it was that you usually log in as. And we're going to type our new password. So I'm going to do password 1 because I know that will work because it has a capital P, it has a 0 in it, and it's long enough. Now we'll go ahead and hit enter, and it was successful. Now we'll go ahead and type exit, and we'll click our letter X, and we'll type in the password that we just reset, and hit enter. And look at that, we are now in Windows 7. And by the way, this works also for Windows 8 and Windows 10. It looks a little bit different, and I've got different videos for those, but in case you want to go ahead and try it, it's basically the same thing. So that is how you reset a forgotten password in just 4 minutes in Windows 7.